Hi guys, this is Random Chat. My name is Darren, and this is a follow-up video to illegal immigrants coming to this country. I don't know if any of you have been following what's going on YouTube, but recently one of the YouTubers posted a bit of video footage of how illegal immigrants are coming to this country. Nowadays, they're no longer coming in on their little dinghies and paddling from French waters into English and being picked up by our boats and being brought to our shores. They are now being brought here direct by the smugglers themselves, right up to our beaches. One guy posted a video of 2 boats full of illegal immigrants pulling up to one of our coastlines, all of them jumping out of 2 large boats and storming the beaches as if it was an invasion in wartime. So what is the government doing about this? What are the people dealing with the legal side of this doing about it? Where are the police? Why are these people not being all arrested? I'm going to be quite blunt here now, but it is seriously taking the piss, really. All these people storming into our country illegally, paying illegal traffickers huge sums of money to bring them here. So why is it that the fact that people in this country involved in immigration are not asking these people, why are you not doing things the correct way, the legal way? If you're paying illegal traffickers large sums of money, why have you not decided to pay Britain that money to come here through the correct channels? Now the simple answer to that is easy. If they do things through the correct channels and apply to be here as legal immigrants, they will have to provide paperwork, identification. They will need to prove who they are, and they don't want that, do they? They don't want us knowing who they really are, what they're really here for, what their background is. So instead of stamping on this and saying enough is enough and packing these people back off to France and saying they've left your waters, deal with them. They're your criminals, not ours. Because that's what they are. When they are entering a country illegally, it means they're breaking the law. And if you break the law, it means technically you are a criminal. And France is quite happy to let these illegals enter France, camp out on their beach lines, knowing that these people are there illegal with illegal intentions of coming here to Britain and do nothing about it. So France is quite happy for this. So it's about time we start sending them all back there and pointing out, deal with this issue or we will take legal action against you, France, because their actions is also criminal by letting them come here. But France is doing nothing about it. But then on the other hand, nor are we doing anything about it. We're allowing them to do it. We're allowing them to come here. We're quite happy to allow potential paedophiles, rapists, murderers into our country. We don't know what their background is in their own country, and clearly we don't seem to care. The greater the numbers that come here on a day-to-day basis encourages even more to enter the waters, to come to England, to come to Britain, because it's safe to say that once these people are landing on our shorelines, they're on the phone telling their friends in France, come on over, because they know we'll do nothing about it. Well, I'm sorry, but they need a boot up their asses and kicking back out to sea and sending back to France, because it is very frustrating on the grounds of the fact that it is our taxes are paying to keep these people here. I don't work 40 hours per week and pay my taxes to keep these people. I don't pay my taxes to put a roof over their heads, to put food in their mouths, to give them NHS treatments. I don't pay my taxes to give them benefits they're not entitled to, treatment they're not entitled to, housing they're not entitled to. And then you get idiots like Starmer wonder why people are getting so frustrated and angry about it all. The fact that our country is being invaded by these illegal people. And on top of that, crime rate each year goes up higher and higher the more illegal immigrants come here. There are video footage on YouTube of people not in this country storming into shops with their masks on and raiding the shops, not caring the fact that they're caught on CCTV. They're so open and blatant about it. They've got no respect for our laws and they've got no respect for the British people. So yes, the British people, we are getting frustrated and angry about it all. The fact that the only time we know about what's going on in this country is via channels such as YouTube. And why? Because we're not allowed to hear it on our news, are we? It has to be kept hush-hush of what's going on in our country. The idiots that's running this country want to keep us in the dark. They want to hide things from us. The legal system covers everything up, because I think if we knew the whole truth, the full truth of what's going on, we would be very concerned, very worried, even scared. These people coming to this country, they don't have any respect for our laws. They've made that perfectly clear, and they don't have any respect for our culture and our way of life. That has been made very, very clear on our streets. We have Islamic people coming to this country and blatantly preaching hatred towards the Western world on our streets. And what do? Nothing, because we're not allowed to do anything about it. As soon as you speak up about anything that's said against this country, you are classified as a racist and you can face criminal charges. It has now become a complete and utter joke. This country is a laughing stock across the world. All these people are laughing at us. They know that we will do nothing. Hence the reason why the numbers have grown on illegal immigrants coming to this country since Labour has taken control. And the longer Labour's in power, the more this country will get flooded with illegals. We're already at a state that the English language is now borderline the second language of this country. My workplace alone, the first language there is Polish, not English. And you've only got to look at the care industry, the support working industry. The vast majority of people there are Indian-speaking people or Nigerians. The British on the borderlines are being extinct in our own country. And I know these are harsh words, but it's getting a bit of a joke now, isn't it? And on top of this, what does Starmer want to do in this country? He wants to try to force people back into work. People who are on disability benefits or on long-term illness benefits. He wants you, if you're on any of these, to get off your asses and go back to work, whether you have the capacity to do so or not. Yes, if you're a malingerer and you are just deliberately on the scrounge, I can understand that. But genuine people with disabilities who struggle with day-to-day life being forced to go back to work. And why does he want to force people back into work? Well, it's because they're claiming benefits. And he doesn't want you to have your benefits, because he wants to give them to the illegal immigrants that's coming here. And that's one of the reasons why I think he wants to get people who are on disability benefits or long-term illness benefits back into work, because he wants you paying taxes. Because where is all this money coming from to house all these illegals that he is quite happy to let here? Starmer's our Prime Minister, who's meant to be supporting this country, supporting us, the British people. But he's doing all for the British people. What he is doing is destroying this country. He's destroying our country, Britain. He is handing it over to all the illegals. He is handing it over to Islam. And if you're a white British person, well, it's to you because of your colour of your skin and because of your nationality. And I know what I've just said is a bit harsh, but I think this country has got to the stage where you can no longer be proud to be British. Because what do we have to be proud of in our country? At the end of the day, it's not our country anymore, is it? It is slowly being taken away from us. We're not even allowed to fly the George Cross because it's racist. And in some cases, even the Union flag is not allowed to be flown simply because it might offend somebody. Now, I've got a t-shirt that sums up when it comes to our flag, and it says, if this flag offends you, I'll help you pack. And when I wear this t-shirt, if it offends people, well, I don't really care, because at the end of the day, there is nothing offensive to my t-shirt to anyone who's British. And on my jacket, I have a scooter patch that says, Britain, love it or f*** off, with the face of Winston Churchill on it. And I know these statements are quite harsh, but then it is our country. There are too many people coming to Britain now, taking advantage of our hospitality, and that hospitality now has become a weakness. It has become our failure, our downfall. It is a case now that I think our Navy and our Army should be patrolling our waters, and when they come across boats that's entering our water illegally, to give them one or two choices: turn around and go back to France, or prepare to be sank. Once you start shooting a few bullets over their heads, they might think twice about coming here. I think this country needs to put its foot down more and start getting a bit harsh towards these illegal immigrants coming to this country. So if you agree with me, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, and you're more than welcome to add some comments to what I've just said. And if after watching this video you're offended by it, well, these are my views, these are my feelings, the feelings and the views of many people of Britain. Realistically, I hope this video hasn't offended anyone, not anyone British. My intentions is not to offend British people. So that's it. That's my ranting and raving for today regards to these illegals that keep coming here on a day-to-day basis in large numbers. My rant and rave about the fact that nothing is getting done about it. The fact that our taxes are paying for these people to be here. Do you work each week so you can keep these people, illegals, that's coming here? Are you happy with the fact that your taxes is going to these parasitic scroungers who have no rights to be in this country? Or are you one of these that's quite happy to allow this to happen? Are you quite happy for your taxes to be squandered on these illegal people whilst British people struggle in their own country? And as Starmer and his little cronies raise taxes to raise even more money so these illegal immigrants can have the luxuries they want, they demand, they expect when they land on our shores. Are you happy with that? Are you one of the Labour lefties that's quite happy to give all these people handouts as you walk by a British person who's homeless living on the street? Well, that's it now. That's me finished. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're one of these who feel you should be supporting Britain, give it a thumbs up. So thank you for watching, and until my next video, stay safe and bye for now.